Hi everyone. Hello to you. How are you? How are you doing? It's been a minute since I've been on here. Just a little bit of time has gone by. It's been a journey for me since the last time I posted, and I wanted to give you an update of what's been going on, where we're going from here, what's coming up next, all of that stuff, just really fast, and just basically say hi to you all because I miss you and it's been so long. All right, so let's get started with where we left off. We left off with Odyssey of the Seas. I went on Odyssey in February and I was posting the videos. I got through the whole series. That trip was amazing. So good. That cruise was sponsored by Your Perfect Getaway by Brittney Watson. We love Brittney. I book through Brittney now. Sean and I booked through Brittney before. We love her. If you're looking for a travel agent, you would just happen to be in the market, check her out. Links down there. It was a great trip. It was so wonderful. Odyssey has become my new favorite ship. I am in love with quantum class ships. I need to get on all of them. I want to get on all of them. That is my goal. That's my goal. And we've been through the Oasis class. Now I need to go through the quantum class. It was fantastic. It's my type of ship. I know Sean would have loved it. I know he was with me. It was wonderful. I had a great time. I was solo on that trip, which was really fun. And I brought you all that stuff. You guys have already seen all those videos. And then we fast forwarded about 2 weeks. I think it wasn't very long. I think it was 2 weeks later. I went on the inaugural sailing of Wonder of the Seas, and that cruise was spectacular. It was so much fun. As you all know, as you all have seen, basically all of YouTube was there. I think there were probably like 4,000 channels. Not that many, but it was like 75 or something. It was crazy. There was just people walking around with cameras all over the place. I think the most fun for me was getting to see how everybody does their own filming style. It intrigues me because everybody does it differently, and it's just amazing to get to see it all in action and kind of be behind the scenes. It was such a great cruise. Also, I wasn't on that cruise by myself. I did not go solo. I got to spend the week with Ben and David from Cruise with Ben and David. I know you know who they are, and I know you've seen me in their videos. They're also going to be in my videos, most likely. But we had the best week, and that week was a very special week for me. It was the 1-year anniversary of Sean's death. So it was a hard week, but I wouldn't have wanted to be any other place with any other people than on that ship with Ben and David and also the entire YouTube cruising community. Like, it was just spectacular. They're memories that I will never forget, like, ever, because it was just so special. So did that cruise. Have all that content, still have that. Came home, was finishing doing the Odyssey vlogs first before I went into Wonder. And because I did Wonder so close to Odyssey, I knew that there'd be a lot of overlap, so it would be some time before I got to the actual Wonder vlogs. So I got all the Odyssey vlogs out, and then my world kind of turned upside down. That was to put it mildly. I got all the videos out for Odyssey, and I was working on the ship tour of Wonder of the Seas. I had almost all of the dialogue video where I talk on camera was edited and finished and put in the timeline. So I was very close to being finished. I needed to do the B-roll and then do color correction and music and all that stuff. But then something happened, and I can look at it now and kind of thankful it happened, but at the time was very, very hurtful. So there was another YouTube creator who, I'm not going to get into who it was because it really doesn't matter who it was. I was hurt, and I was hurt deeply. And with everything going on in my life at that time, with processing the 1-year anniversary with Sean, and I was doing tons of work for Disney for this project that's amazing, and it's out right now. I'll talk about that in a second. But I was doing a ton of work for Disney. I was also doing the Odyssey of the Seas vlogs. And on top of that, I was illustrating a book and preparing for animations for a children's musical in New York that I was also a part of, which also goes with the book. It was a lot. So I had all of that going on together, and then this YouTuber hurt me, and I look at it as an attack. That's probably a little bit strong, harsh, but it still hurts. So, that's an attack for me. Again, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm not going to get into it. Don't comment in the comments because I'm not going to get into it. It doesn't matter. So when that happened, my brain broke. I had a breakdown. I was broken. I went into a state of serious dark depression. I wasn't eating. I wasn't barely sleeping. The house wasn't getting clean. Nothing mattered to me at that point. Like it was just, nothing mattered, nothing. And there was no anything in this world. And I also did not want to be here. It was very dark and it was a place I don't like to be in. I've never experienced deep depression in my life. This is the first time since grieving with Sean's death, and then with everything else that's happened after that has been this is all new territory for me, including these feelings. So at that moment of that darkness and seeing it starting to affect my work, which I can't allow to happen because I need every single dollar that I make because it's just me. I don't have the luxury of letting Sean pick up the slack if I need a couple days off. I need to have work every single day that I can. With that, when that started happening and I just was getting deeper and deeper and deeper into depression, I knew I needed to reach out for some professional help. And I did. I reached out to some doctors. I am under the care of some doctors now. I'm also in therapy weekly and everything that goes along with that. And it's really, really helping me. It was the best decision I'd ever made. I didn't want to do it. I am a pretty strong-willed person. And I thought by choosing this path, I was failing at yet another thing. And that's kind of been, I know none of it's true, but when I was in this state of extreme grief and you blame yourself for everything. Everything's your fault and you've done everything wrong. And then again, going to seek professional help for my brain, which was not cooperating with me, I felt like I was failing yet another time. But I did. I knew I needed something. I knew I needed something more than what I was giving myself. And it was affecting me physically and of course mentally, and then it was doing it with work. So I did that, and it was the best thing that's ever happened. Since I have realized that since going through talking to my therapist and talking in therapy and everything else that's since I've been on this 90-day treatment that I'm on, I've realized since Sean has died, I have been in a state of fight or flight the entire time. I haven't relaxed. I haven't been happy. I have just going through the motions of the day and didn't even realize the toll it was taking on my body. And now I do. Now I see it. So I'm finally getting relief from that. I'm finally getting some life back. And I'm learning how to live again and learning to find me. Also through this journey, the last 90 days, I've come to realize, which I didn't even think about before, that I've actually never lived on my own by myself. In 44 years, I have never been by myself. I've always been with family, and then I had roommates, and then I had Sean. So this is the first time that I've ever had to do it on my own. And it's a very scary place to be, and it's a very lonely place to be, but doesn't have to be. And I'm learning that now. So that's where I was, and it's been a journey. So along with my team, my mental health team, I decided that with everything going on with work and the book and everything else, I needed to kind of put YouTube on the side. Now, I almost did quit everything. I almost deleted every account, deleted every post. I was in this place when you get attacked and you get hurt, you no longer want to do this thing. It doesn't become fun. It's not fun anymore to have this happen. And when I was in that state of depression, that's how I felt. I didn't want to do anything, and I certainly did not want to do anything with social media. But thanks to Ben from Ben and David, he was like, please, please, please do not delete anything. So I did not. I let it be, put it to the side, and then have been talking through it with doctors that it was too much. I was taking on way too much, putting too much self-imposed pressure on myself, and it was all self-imposed. Nobody was telling me, hey, you have to do YouTube videos. But and it's been told that if you don't do YouTube, if you don't post on social media, and this is everything, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, if you don't post on a weekly schedule, you lose that traction with the algorithm and everything else with YouTube. So that's also going through my mind that I'm failing at this. Like I'm just failing at everything. but I knew that something had to give, and YouTube was that thing. So put that aside, didn't delete it, kept everything, just put it to the side while I finished up everything else that I had going on. Now, 90 days later, I am back, and it hasn't been 90 days since I posted because I had the Odyssey videos going for a little bit, but it has been some time. But I am back, and I'm finally feeling better, and I'm feeling myself. I'm finding that happy Stef again, that Sean and Stef that you know is coming back slowly. It is a process. It has been a journey. Like I said, I am learning how to be by myself and find happiness within myself. Is that right? I think that's right. And that's really important. That's very, very important. That's basically the big gist of the whole thing of where I've been and what I've been doing. I wanted to stop, so I'm going to stop and say this. And if you are going through something dark, you don't have to have a label on it. You don't have to know that you're going through depression or anything like that. If you're going through something dark, reach out to someone. You do not have to suffer. You don't have to suffer, and you definitely do not need to suffer alone. There are people out there that want to help you, and they want to put you back to the States so that you can be happy and you can live your life. If you are going through this, know that I love you, and there are a lot of people in this world that also love you. Reach out to somebody. Like I just mentioned, I thought I was failing, and I thought it was a negative thing to ask for help, and it's not. It's the opposite. So if you need help, reach out and get it. Go online. There are online services now, like you can have your doctor, you can sit on your couch and you can talk to doctors and everything else right from the comfort of your home. You never even have to leave. It's amazing technology. One good thing that came out of COVID, I guess. Who knew? Reach out to somebody and talk to somebody. It's important. And like I said, you don't have to suffer. I know this now. If you would have asked me 3 months ago, I would have been like, that's just how it is. Especially with grief, I'm supposed to do this. This is the way it's supposed to be, but it doesn't have to be. And so just talk to somebody and let them help you find your happy, find yourself again, because it's in there. I promise, because I'm finding that out. So what's happening next? Well, the Wonder of the Seas vlogs, are you ready? We'll start back up this week. That's why I'm giving you an update. I have the ship tour ready. It is ready to go. It's already up for patrons and everything else, so be out Friday. Look for that. It'll be up 2 days after. This is going to come out Wednesday. It'll come out Friday. So 2 days from now, you will see Wonder of the Sea ship tour. And then, fingers crossed, I don't see anything foreseeable happening in the next couple weeks. I should have all of the other vlogs following. So once a week, you'll have daily vlog 1, 2, 3, 4. I forget how many days we were on that ship. I think we were on that ship for 7. So there'll be a few vlogs coming up. And then after Wonder of the Seas, I will release the Mardi Gras, Carnival Mardi Gras videos will come next. I have a ship tour for that, and I have all of the days, and that was a crazy adventure. So much fun. I was solo on that trip, so I'll bring you all the solo fun, what it's like to cruise on Mardi Gras. I spent lots of time at the Fortune Teller bar. They have the craziest and like fantastical drinks. You feel like you're in some kind of movie. Like, seriously, I tried them all. Like I think I got through I don't think I got through the entire menu, but I got pretty close. So I'm bringing all those to you. Lots of stuff coming up. Just wanted to say hello again and feel like reintroduce myself to you. It's been so long. But I'm still here, still doing social media. I know I've gotten a lot of messages from people, asking if I'm okay and what's going on. And thank you so much for that. Speaking of that, I would like to thank some people individually here. First of all, to our patrons. You guys are amazing. Our VIPs, thank you for all of your support. You have been providing me financial support for the last 90 days, and the content has not been there. And that is amazing. You are part of our family. You always have been. I cannot thank you enough for all of your support. And you have no idea what it means to me. To support me when I've been in this low space has been everything. So thank you so much. I also want to thank Ben and David. Thank you guys. You have been there for me. This last 3 months have been tough, and they've been rough, and they've been some happy times. There've been some sad times, and you guys have been there even a million miles away. You have been there through this whole time, and I am so appreciative of your friendship and your love. Thank you so much for being there for me And yeah, you have no idea what you mean to me. And everybody else, all of our fans. I think we may have the best fans on the internet. I'm just saying. I think we do. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all of your comments and your support. Your support on YouTube, your support on Instagram. I'm just blown away. I will get to answering all of your comments hopefully one day. There's a lot of them, and I'm trying to get through them all, but I read them all. I just don't have time to comment on them all. So I do thank you guys very much for all of that. You do keep me going. You keep me inspired to make the next videos, and you help me get through the dark times of social media, which include, people coming after you or people doing not so nice things to you. So thank you for that. You keep me going, and the channel's still going, and we're going to keep this ball rolling. For the future plans right now, there are some things in the works. I definitely have a cruise in October coming, and it may be possible. No, it is possible, not maybe. I'm leaving the country next month, so I'll give you all those details as it gets closer, and you'll find out. Stay tuned on Instagram. That's probably the easiest place that I post the most frequent. It's still not frequent, but the most frequent place will be there. So stay tuned to Instagram. Other than that, I just want to say thank you for everyone, for all of your love, your support through Sean's journey with cancer. Buddy, stop. And just being there in a time that I needed you. You were there. So thank you very much. And again, if you are going through something dark, don't do it alone. Reach out for help. It's hard to reach out, but once you do, it's really great. And to have a support system that has your back, and they're professionals, so they know they've been through these things, and I'm not the only one that's had depression, so that's how it is. Yeah, so reach out to somebody and get some help. You don't need to suffer. Nobody needs to suffer. We all need to be happy, right? Yes, that's happy. So that's all, guys. That's a quick update just to say hi and tell you what's been going on. Look for Wonder of the Seas ship tour in 2 days. Friday, it will be out. Look for it. It is coming. And stay tuned to the end of that. It's a doozy. The bloopers are fun. So yeah, that's all, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we thank you for all your support. And I will see you on the next adventure, which will probably be next month. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye.